Yeah, oh, in the wood, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right.
I haven't looked at it.
The one piece of wood looks like that.
Sometimes they've got cameras on all the time. That's a sensor.
Yeah. Yeah, the open door.
Yeah.
Have all these little things.
I guess they can tell when people come in.
Yeah. So is that like a service that the agent will hire or the seller?
No,
will
they
hire?
buy it. They own the property. Open Door, I think,
Oh,
owns it.
Open Door owns the
Yeah.
property, okay.
Yeah. I think so.
I haven't seen it very often, but I've seen it in the last couple of days, like
Yeah.
a couple times.
Everything looks good and level here.
Yeah.
Freshly painted. No water stains. Some patching on the ceiling.
Where'd you see patching?
Just over here. They might have taken this wall out.
Oh, I see.
Up here. Maybe they took that section of wall out. It doesn't look too bad.
Just kind of opened it up.
Yeah.
So you got the heat on.
I think the heat's off now.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not running.
No, it's not running.
Or it doesn't, it's not coming off as a hot reading.
Yeah.
Let's crank that up a little bit.
What was it set to?
67.
Oh yeah, I usually crank it up to 80 and just run the crap out of it. It's interesting on, sometimes when you do that, you come into a house and you can immediately smell all sorts of musty odors.
Yeah.
So you
Right when
immediately,
you turn the heat on.
well, yeah, and you can tell there's some kind of duct leak.
There's another eye catch.
Oh, I didn't see that originally. So that was the original access.
Right.
And they probably did cut that one in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't even see that up in the attic. Maybe it's covered with insulation now.
With they probably covered it with the flooring or the insulation. Yeah, either one.
Yeah, it's not, there's no access from that one now, I don't think. Yeah, I can hear that gas coming on. You can hear that furnace coming on now. I think you did a nice job on these walls in here. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I've been to some houses sometimes and people are like, what's that thing up there? I'm like, well, that's how they used to do vents.
That's the loudspeaker.
Yeah, that's the loudspeaker. How come there's air coming out of the loudspeaker? That's a funny place
Your
for it.
neighbors can talk to you through that.
Yeah. That lady next door was complaining about the patch job on the electrical panel. I'm like, oh boy. I'm like,
I saw you bail.
I was like, you wouldn't believe the stuff I've seen. If that bothers you, definitely don't become a home inspector.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you talk to 2 or 3 general contractors about building a container house in Placer County, you'll learn a lot. That's what I always do.
Yeah.
Because I talk to a lot of general contractors for HUD consulting and different projects.
Uh-huh.
So that's how I learn a lot of stuff. I just ask them like, plus the reality is general contractors talk to other general contractors.
Yeah.
So the other thing is if you find somebody that built their own in Placer County, that's the best thing.
Yeah.
Because you just ask them, oh, how was your experience building a container home? They're all excited.
Oh,
they're gonna just
you're
like
so
they're
jazzed.
gonna like talk your ear off. You're gonna learn like
Yeah.
everything, and they'll be like, I did this way, but that totally sucks. You should do it this way. And
Yeah.
I got this company to put my septic in, but now I do my septic myself. Or, you just find a bunch of people that have put in container homes in Placer County,
Yeah.
and you'll know more than you want to know.
Yeah.
But the problem is if you go to talk to somebody and they tell you, nah, it's impossible. Okay, you wait till there's going to be somebody who's going to be like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, you're talking to the wrong person.
Yeah.
You want to talk to someone who did it, who's successful, and they're very happy with it,
Yeah. No, exactly.
Some realtors are like that because they don't want you to build something yourself. They want you just to buy a house.
Right.
Or some realtors, they'll be like, oh man, that's cool. I'll help. Let's go look for some land or whatever.
Yeah. Support your idea.
Oh yeah. It's like I always tell my friends that are about to get divorced, I'm like, dude, you need to go find somebody who's been married for 30 years and who's happy.
Go talk to them.
Yeah, that's the person you talk to. You don't go talk to your buddy who's been married 5 times.
Yeah.
Seems kind of counterintuitive, but
Yeah.
well, it's not counterintuitive. It's the way it is. So I guess this is different than the Nachi walk around video because we're talking about all this other stuff. But yeah, just looking around the property.
It looks pretty good on each side.
Yeah,
Everything works well.
looks like there's some broken seals there.
Yeah, put that in.
Is that a broken seal? Or is it just staining?
I don't know, I put it down as a
Yeah.
broken seal. You're safe inside.
Yeah.
Nice looking bathroom.
Yeah, did a good job. Is there a vent going to the outside? Or a vent going to the
Yeah.
ceiling? No, that's good. See anything good underneath there? Is that all the water flow there is?
What's that?
Is that all the water flow? Kind of low. I wonder if it's galvanized pipe or copper. Try flushing the toilet, see what happens. It stays the same.
Yeah.
Hardest part of the job, trying to figure out how to turn that shower on. It's the IQ test.
It's hard to turn. Here we go. It's kind of weird when you gotta turn it a lot.
you're right, this would be good.
Yeah, I'd take that out right away and just put it to cedar just to.
Making your house plans.
For aesthetics more than anything.
Just trying to get ideas from people smarter than me, you know?
Better find some.
Gotta try to act smart with my life.
Start digging. Here's what we're gonna do. It's a nice screen.
Yeah.
So good at cedar.
Yeah.
So this house is owned by Open Door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Which company is going out of business? Is it Open Door or is it not Open Door? There's another one that does the same thing because they bought so many properties.
Probably the other one, the Open Doors, they're just flipping properties and not making a lot of money on their property.
Yeah.
Or like in this case, they probably won't make any
Yeah.
when it's said and done. They'll be lucky to be about flat.
I wonder if they painted the inside. And did the
I
flooring.
think they did. It's pretty.
It's nice. It's all uniform. It's really nice. It's all uniform. The flooring's good. I mean, compared to a lot of places I see, it's they did a pretty good job in terms of workmanship. I mean, some place you go into and the buyer's like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, what does your wife think? Does your wife like it? Well, I mean,
It looks like my kids did it.
the reason I say that is because I mean, you have to really respect buyers. Like they're buying it for their reasons, and that's their happy list. You know, some people. I went into one house and it was just a complete dump, everything. And then I asked a couple questions of the buyers, and they were like, they'd saved up for like 3 years for that down payment.
Mm-hmm.
That was all they could afford, and they were happy as hell. I didn't say a damn. I was like, yes, this needs some repair, that needs some repair, but it's like every buyer's happy list is different.
Yeah.
But if that's what they can do with their tax bracket, you gotta be happy for them, right?
Well, yeah, another time I was talking with a realtor about that, and she's like, yep, this place is like it is, but next door, the buyer's brother is dying of cancer. He has 6 months to live.
They want nothing more to be than.
So that's that. So the important part was the location, not the house,
Yeah.
because the house inside smelled like, you know, there was rats everywhere, and it was really, really rough. And I was really wondering. And the outside,
situation in life, right?
I mean, so, and he was going to go in there, and he might have been a general contractor too, and he was going to fix everything. So it's kind of like, I guess from the home inspection side, I'm always like, be sensitive to the buyer, find out what they're concerned about, you know.
Just give them a clean report that tells them what works right and what doesn't. There's life left on some of this stuff.
So I'm gonna need to work to get back. I'm gonna get back on the clock here. I know you guys are gonna do that line up.
Sewer line, yep.